On an energetic level, what is flirtation? It's not sexualizing the conversation or talking about sex or talking about what a wildest fantasy is. That might be a symptom of flirtation. Sexual connection is the fact that you can feel it, it's coming out in your energy, and that's the Christine Grey look. Why is he looking at me like that? Because your libido or your eros or your sex drive is coming out in your facial expression, your eye contact. You're starting to move slower because you're imagining having sex with her. So it's influencing the whole demeanor. It's not just me and you could probably have some wild times in bed. Like, if you're cut off here and you can't feel it and you say something like that, she's going to go, I don't think that's appropriate.
Yes.
Because it's not congruent.
So you was accessing your libido last night, that playfulness, that zest for life, that joy, that curiosity. So what we need to do now is inject sexuality into it, like Dean said. And when you inject sexuality into your libido, it creates something which we call eros. And eros is that way you come across that vibe, that invisible vibe where that woman is biting her bottom lip. And even though you're speaking to her about fluffy bunny rabbits or fucking the last time you went to the zoo and saw a tiger, she's like, fuck, this guy is turning me on. I don't know why. That's the lesson.
Setting the sexual frame, that's one thing, and that can't be a technique. That has to become who you are. Jack Nicholson is a sexual being. 50 Cent is a sexual being. They ooze. They've got that fluffy, seductive vibe about them. So it's not like the pickup coaches. How do you set the sexual frame? Get physical straight away. Sexualize the conversation. That's compensatory. It's ineffective, and it's creepy as well. The reason it's creepy is because a lot of these guys, these pickup coaches, are not actually sexual beings. And I'm not going to drop names, but you can see it in their energy. You can see they're actually nice guys who've learned how to hold a conversation with a woman, but they don't have that kind of hip-hop star, rock star, fucking Tommy Lee look about their eyes. So one guy can get sexual with a girl and she'd go, fuck off, you creep, that's disgusting. There'll be another guy that's suggestive. He's saying, we're not going to be friends. I'm imagining what I would do to you. And because he actually emotionally is aligned with his libido or his sex drive or his arousal, whatever word you want to use, it's congruent. So you can't sexualize a conversation or be a sexual person with your words if you can't feel your hips, if you can't feel the weight and the arousal from your waist down, because you're so fucking in your head about this game trying to sexualize the conversation, you forgot to actually be sexual. So what we're going to teach you today is about grounding into that. You're a man and you're sexually attracted to women. So I don't want you going out going, I'm going to be more sexual and make more, like, I want you to actually start thinking about what is blocking you from having that frame when you speak to a woman. Why are you not just expressing that flirtation? And the conclusion you'll come to, there's some blockage in your head that I can't be like that. I can't be like Jack Nicholson. I can't be like Christine, the way they write about Christine Grey, where he just looks at a woman in a certain way. It's coming from shame. It's coming from a lot of other things that we can't get into. But you've got to start looking at that and changing the way that you are with women in generally to accept yourself, embody yourself, and open yourself up as a sexual being. So when you're going in that conversation, it's like, yes, I'm having fun, but make no mistake about it. If you spend more time with me, I don't even need to do this as an agenda or a technique or trying to get you in bed. We are fucking at some point. That's just who I am. So yeah, I can play and I can high five and we can do little rock, paper, scissors and all this fluffy stuff on the pretext and on the basis that I'm doing this because I want to fuck you. And I'm not saying that. It's not because the moment you say it, it's like compensatory. It's got to become who you are.
The way you connect to your sexual libido and create eros is by feeling below 2 inches below your belly button, connecting with yourself, your instinct, like you've already learned. And then if you go a little bit lower, a little bit below your authentic self, you'll start feeling your testicles. You start feeling the warmth down there and you connect yourself with that area. So when you're in conversation with a woman and you're speaking to her, you're in connection with yourself, and then that emanates from you into your eye contact, which Dean is going to go into the actual practice of what that looks like.
It's totally okay to be noticing attractive traits when you're talking to her.
Look into her eyes and allow her beauty to impact you.
Because a girl will go for like an actual cute guy or a guy that's not perfectly confident if you still got the libido. You don't have to be like razor sharp robotic, what's up, baby? going out in it, yeah. It's like you can still be like, hey, like, but as long as you can feel that you're having a connection there. So you recognise a sign if a girl's comfortable smiling, and she's looking back, she's actually making eye contact. These are all green lights. You can literally be that quick from what you did if she's smiling and say, I tell you what, come with me, let's get a drink at the bar, carry on talking. You can literally move that quick if you're getting that sort of smile, that green light. Yeah. You look at a girl like that.
Yeah, that's it. That's what we've got to do. Just do that. Just do that tonight.
If you look at a girl like that when you approach her and you're talking to her like that, that's I can see it in your eyes now.
Yeah.
So.
Because she's affecting you. You're allowing her to affect you. So those facial expressions, those micro expressions are coming from her energy. You're vibing with each other. And she's seeing that. She's not thinking, oh my God, I'm vibing with him. She's just like, fucking, who the fuck is this? But it doesn't matter what you say. You've already sexualized the conversation, and all you've just done is asked us for directions. You've just stepped in and saying, do you know where the toilets are?
Yeah.
And that, underneath all of that, is what's caused.
That's the rock star, rap star flavor that women lust over. It's like, I'm so comfortable with the fact that I've got testosterone. I'm just like, this is who I fucking am. You talk to a girl like that, that's when you're going to get those messages like, something different about you. You're a strong man, I can tell. Because you're just like, you're not like high. Yeah. All right. It's like your fucking foot. It's not a technique. That's the thing. I'm thinking about. It's like it's a feeling. It's like
that way that you look there, that expression you've done in your face there. That's the Brad Pitt look.
Yeah.
That was the look. You smiced. Your lower eyelids went high. You had that smoke. Plus you had a smile. That's what you got to do. That's the look. That's pickup.
Can you recognize the feeling that enables your face to open up like that and become sexy, and your eyelids, your eyebrows to drop a little bit because you're engaged with how nice it feels to be sexually awakened. Like, when's the last time you actually felt really horny in a girl's presence? Like that's why you can't flirt. That's why you can't contain that sexual energy. So one more time, more intensely, but not conceptually. So don't just go back to where you were. Don't try and force it, but just enjoy that even more. However, whatever you connected to here,
I want you to move closer. I want you to start from there. Then I want you to slowly start moving to the more intense it gets. I want you to slowly start edging yourself forward so you completely in direct eye contact. Or you should dominate her with your eros.
Allow her to inspire your face. Feel her. And allow yourself to naturally become closer. You're moving closer. Feel your feet going closer and move closer towards her. That's it. Even closer. Good.
enjoy it. Enjoy it. Yeah, that's better. It's connected. Remember your testicles. Enjoy it.
Yeah, that looks fucking amazing. Yeah.